Afternoon, Kids Life Group leaders. I am going to tell you a little bit about the resurrection eggs that are starting this Sunday. So I have an example of one of the resurrection egg kits right here, and I'm going to go through what that might look like for you and your group of kids. It's going to be different however you decide to do this with your kids. My suggestion is the first week, this Sunday, that you just take one of these sets of eggs and go through them. So open it up and grab one of the eggs. The kids are going to number them with a Sharpie, 1 through 12. All of them have numbers on them. And then inside each of them, you'll have a piece of the story of the Easter story. So it's a symbol just to remind you of part of the story. So the first one is the leaf, the palm leaves. Back up a little bit. Each of you has a bag, there we go, that is filled with all of the pieces that you are going to need for your kids to fill their eggs. So this one is for first grade, and it has enough for your entire class. So you grab your first grade bag, and then in your first grade bag, this is number 1. This is your first one. Thank you so much to Brittany Olson, who did all of this work. Put all the pieces together, labeled them all, made sure that you had enough for your class. Give her a big thank you. Inside the bag, you'll have a card, and each of the kids are going to get these cards too. So this is the palm branch. It has what it is, the passage of scripture that goes with it that tells about that particular symbol. So here's all of your pieces, and then you'll be able to you can have the kids read this, probably first grade through 4th grade, or you can read this to them and go ahead and just talk about it. So go through each and every egg and each and every symbol, pull out the card, read the verses that go with it, and talk about what it means, why it's important, anything else that they know about that. So that's my suggestion for the very first week, is just go through each of the eggs, each of the pieces, and talk about them, what they are. If you want to and have time at the end, take their egg cartons. You can color them with crayons or markers, write on them, draw on them, make them colorful. All of these cards, there's going to be enough for each kid, but they're going to be on a sheet of paper. They can cut them out and get them ready. You can have them start filling the egg cartons already this week if you want to. My suggestion, though, is for next week, not this week. This week, go through it. Next week, do a review and maybe have them practice telling each other the stories. Next week, have them fill their eggs. So they'll take a dozen eggs, they'll number them 1 through 12 that will match the numbers on the cards. Give them one of the pieces, one of the symbols for each egg. 2 is going to be the 3 silver coins to represent the coins that Judas got. So go through each of those, have them fill their eggs, their numbered eggs, put them in their carton, decorate them more if needed. Let them have time to tell each other the stories, group up in pairs or 2s or 3s, and practice going through and see if they can figure out what the symbols mean and how that goes. And then spend time praying about whether they want to keep their egg set and use it in their family over Easter, whether they want to give it away to a neighbor or a family member or someone that they're going to see at Easter time, how they're going to be able to use these to really advance the gospel of Jesus Christ and what he has done in people's lives. So take time to pray about that or talk about that and what that means. So it is up to you and your group how you use these and the order that you do this and what you want to do with them, but at least now you have a little bit of a suggestion. I will also be emailing out the plans for that so that you have an idea of maybe how that goes and what's needed to be able to do that. So post below or email me back and let me know if you have any questions or if there is anything else that you need in order to be ready. Thank you for teaching our children to support them and love them. and really instill the gospel of Jesus Christ and what He has done and why that is important in our lives for our kids. So, thanks.